Good afternoon, guys. Happy Sunday to all of your sunshiny faces. Oh my goodness, guys. I got not a ton of baking done. I think I actually baked another 3 things for today. And Christmas is literally 8 days away. Almost 7 days away. It is just about a little after 10 o'clock. Or it's a little after 10:30. And I'm actually going to take a shower and head to bed. But guys, okay, so I baked today. I woke up, I didn't wake up super early today, but I still woke up at I think I was up at 9 o'clock or 9:15 this morning. And then I didn't get out of bed until maybe about 9:45 or something like that. But yeah, it was the weekend, and I actually went to bed late last night. I don't think I took a shower until midnight, and I don't think I was in bed or asleep until after 1 o'clock. So considering I still woke up at 9:30 was actually decently good time. But I woke up, I had my breakfast potatoes, I had my coffee, watched a little bit of YouTube, and then I watched the Bears game that started, no, not the Bears game, they played yesterday for some weird reason. I told you guys that yesterday, and for some reason too, they have 2 NFL games on next week on Saturday too, which is so weird. What the heck is going on, guys? Seriously. So, anyways, that was on yesterday, but the Panthers played today. They played Green Bay. Luckily, they beat them, and they won, so they are hopefully keeping their playoff hopes alive, and, yeah. So I watched that. It was at noon today. Then, I wasn't, for some reason, well, not some reason, I think it was because yesterday and today, I've had stuffy nose. I think I even commented in yesterday's vlog. I was like, for some reason my nose is all runny. And I've had a stuffy nose. Well, guys, I didn't even really, I went out yesterday, but I went out early, to the grocery stores, early in the morning. And I didn't go out the house for pretty much the rest of the day. I don't even think I took the dogs out or anything like that. I didn't realize it's been 40 degrees for the last 2 days. So, given the fact that there's this weird temperature change, and it got it was actually high 40s today. I'm not sure about yesterday, but I think because of the weird temperature change and all of a sudden it's getting really warm, and it's supposed to stay warm for this whole week, and then Sunday, I think, maybe Saturday, Sunday, Monday, it's supposed to get cold, and then it's supposed to be decently, not it's supposed to get pretty cold, 20s, and then I think it's supposed to go back up to 30s right after Christmas. So, yeah, it's supposed to be, super bizarre, but, I think that I not got sick, but I think just because the temperature changed, my nose got all stuffy and was running and stuff like that, and I was, sure I wasn't getting sick, but then I was oh, wait, is it warm outside? And I have to ask my dad and Matthew, and they were yeah, because they left this morning. They went Christmas shopping, right before the Panthers game. So, yeah, then I also got a headache, and I had a headache yesterday, too. And I was thinking that it was from all the sugar that I ate yesterday, because I was snacking on a lot of the baking stuff that I made yesterday. And on top of that, too, I had a big cup of hot chocolate, which was super sweet, super sugary. So, I ended up having that, and so it was super sweet, plus, again, I snacked on, the reindeer chow. I think I don't know if I had a cookie, but, even too, just I licked the the beater, not the beater, what did I use, the spoon and stuff like that after I was done making it. I was does this taste good? And I was eating all the leftover chocolate and stuff like that, and I was just thinking I got a headache because I had way too much sugar. But then I had a headache today right after the Panthers game. I've been saying that all day too, guys, because they played the Packers, and I keep saying the Packers when I mean the Panthers, and the Packers when I mean the Panthers, I think. No, Panthers when I mean the Packers. So yeah, honestly, guys, I've been doing it all day long. I was yeah, way to go Packers, and I was why am I cheering for the Packers? The Packers, I'm cheering for them. No, I was cheering for the Panthers. But I did that all day today, guys. So, anyways, I got a headache again, and then I figured out, oh, it's probably just because of the temperature change. So, because I was why do I have another headache? I was I haven't even had any sugar yet today. So I figured that wasn't what it was probably yesterday either. I mean, maybe it had something to do with it, but I think it was more because of the temperature change. So I took an ibuprofen, then I waited for my headache to go away. Then finally, it was like 4 o'clock, my headache was finally gone. Then I decided to bake some stuff. So I made not Rolos, but I made the Hershey Kiss pretzel M&Ms, I think they were. And then I also made the peanut butter fudge, which, guys, I made homemade peanut butter fudge, not the little 3-minute peanut butter fudge. Like, I boiled the sugar and all that stuff, which last time I tried to make toffee, and, like, boiling the sugar and, like, scares me to no end. This one said, like, oh, you don't have to use a, like, thermometer, just, like, and we can't find our candy thermometer either. So it was like, once it starts boiling, just continue boiling for like 2.5 minutes, I think, or something like that. But I wasn't sure what the consistency was supposed to be like, so I was like freaking out. So I really hope it turned out, but it seemed like it did. I hope it did. I really, really hope it did. But yeah, anyways. So I made that as well, and then I also ended up making one final thing. Oh, I made not peanut butter. I made peppermint bark, which it was difficult because it was one layer of white chocolate. Then you have to let it freeze. Then you do a layer of dark chocolate, let it freeze. Then you do a layer of white chocolate over the top and let it freeze. But in between the layers, once you pour like the first layer, you put crushed candy canes in there. And then you do the second layer, the same thing. And then once you do the third layer, you put the candy canes on top. So I had to wait, though, for each layer to freeze before I could put the next layer on. So I think it worked out pretty well. It looked like it was perfectly fine when I was done or put it in the freezer. But yeah, the only thing I'm worried about is the fudge. But I didn't make the most difficult stuff today, but I feel like I made like the fudge I was really scared about. I'm still gonna make the toffee that I tried last year and I hope it works. It honestly was still edible and still tasted really good. But from what I read was, I guess I was stirring it too much because the butter and like it separated from like the sugar, and so the butter ran off and like there was like a big like puddle of butter, but like the actual like caramelized toffee part tasted fine to me. So, but from a lot of people were saying that like if that happens, like it happened to them and it was because they were stirring it too much. So I'm going to try it again this year and try not to stir it so much. But yeah, I ended up, that's one of the other ones I'm kind of scared about, and it's going to take me a little bit of time just because I want to get it right. But like I said, the peppermint bark and the fudge are the two ones that were going to be a little bit more difficult and like take longer just because I have to do the melting. I did so much more like candy and stuff like that this year that's going to involve so much more like melting chocolate and like doing all that other kind of stuff, which I feel like is a little, not annoying, but just time consuming. So yeah, that's why they'll take a little bit longer. I did not end up getting a vlog done because I just kind of finished up the chocolates. And then I came in here and was watching the Hawks game. I was gonna edit, then I realized my Mac was dead, so then I had to charge it up. Well, I was watching it in the living room, so I went and charged it in here, and then came back in here later and then ate my dinner and finished watching the last couple minutes of the Hawks game. Then I was watching a YouTube video and finishing eating because it was like only a minute or something like that left. And then I was watching old vlogs, which, guys, tell me how on earth I used to have so much, was it that I had so much time on my hands, or was it just that I was so much more productive with my time? I'm watching my old vlogs from like, I think it was like 2014 or something like that. I'm like, oh yeah, well, you know, I'm going to do the dishes, and then I'm going to like make this, and then I'm going to do that, and then, you know, I'm going to record this video, and then I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to make my couponing grocery list. I was like, how on earth did I have all this time? And it was during Lent when I wasn't drinking any coffee. How on earth was I awake? Like, I'm seriously, this was like, okay, it will be almost 4 years ago. I'm watching them. I was like, how not having coffee did I get all this stuff done? Apparently, I said in one of the videos that I was drinking like Monster, not Monster because I can't stand Monster, but I was drinking like I don't even know. I think, like the Starbucks refreshers and stuff like that, which I guess technically isn't coffee because it's like it's like a sports drink. So apparently I was like drinking those kind of things, like, and they had like something else too, like Vitamin Water had like some type of sports drink too, I remember, and like Mountain Dew had some type of like sports drink, but they weren't like, is it sports drinks? You guys know. It's like Monster, but not Monster. No, because sports drinks are Powerade, aren't they? I don't know what they're called. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But yeah, like the carbonated, like fizzy, like energy drinks. Maybe that's what they're called, energy drinks. But yeah, like, okay, so I had like maybe one of those. But how did I have so much time and how was I not so lazy? Seriously, guys, how did I used to get so much stuff done and now I'm a lazy bum all the sinking time? And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit here and watch the. I have to eat, so I can't edit a video today. Like, seriously. Oh my gosh. Actually, I think it's your guys' fault. You guys distract me too much. I get distracted because of you guys. Yeah, guys, don't you love my socks? They're so comfy. I get distracted, right, Charlie? Yeah. But anyways, guys, yeah, so I have a plan here, guys, for the beginning of the new year, which I like how everybody's goals starts in January. For me, my goals start in February because January is technically still a month of holidays, and you can't really start something on January 1st because January 1st is still a holiday. So, like, you're recovering from the holiday, and you kind of, like, I feel like I take January almost as, like, a recovery period for like the holidays. Like I am so holidayed out, baking and everything and like cleaning stuff and like entertaining people and stuff like that. Like I just mentally am exhausted in January, so I can never start anything. But then February is always my month. Like seriously, that is like my new year starts in February. Maybe when does the Chinese New Year start? Maybe I'll just celebrate that and count that as my new year. Because I like can't do Januaries, honestly, guys. Januaries are like Mondays for me. So yeah, but is that me being lazy? I feel like it kind of is. But I didn't record anything in like 2014 back in January because I was too lazy to do it. So, oh my gosh, I just jumped, guys. But yeah. Anyway, so guys, I have a plan. And for me too, January is kind of like starting things but working out all the kinks and like the bugs and stuff like that, like going back to bullet journaling, doing my meal prep, doing like the things that I want to do. I kind of flush out the things in January that I want to do and then actually make them official in February. So I do, I guess, kind of start like New Year's resolutions in January, sort of, but I really keep them and like really like start them in February, which is what I did last February, and then that's when my grandma got sick, and then, you know, everything else ended up happening. So that's why last year wasn't such a great year. But I'm hoping that 2000 and what will this be, 18? Oh my gosh, guys. 2018 will be like a new fresh year and like good positive vibes. I'm already trying to throw my positive vibes into 2018 because I'm too lazy to try and put positive vibes into 2017. It's almost over, guys. But no, you still need positive vibes. Just let's try and get some into 2018. Which sounds weird to say already. But yeah, anyways, though, guys, I am, again, like, already started kind of, like, mentally going through, like, stuff that I want to start doing and start for the new year, which is good. I've already started. I never make just one New Year's resolution. I make, like, 8, and then maybe by the end of the year, I'm lucky if I still keep one. Honestly, I don't know what last year's New Year's resolution was, but I remember 2 years ago's was to not fall behind with the vlogs, and you guys see how well that turned out. But yeah, honestly too, guys, I was just like, I was so on it back in like the beginning when I started vlogging, but I wasn't like, and I was just like, I was doing so much stuff too, and honestly though, sometimes I think I burn myself out, like I try and do way too much at once. But again, I think too, because 2014 was the first year after I graduated high school, I felt like I was like, wow, I have all this freedom and this free time and like everything, that I was like, I can go do anything I want, and I have like so many hours in a day, and like I didn't know what to do with myself, so I just occupied my time. And now I'm like, do I really have to make dinner? Like, oh my gosh, like it was too much. Can I just lay around and like do nothing? Like, you know, I'm like, oh, I have to work, you know, and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't want to do that stuff. So like, I feel like that was just why, like, those first like maybe year or so that I started vlogging, it was just like really like, again, was like over the top because I had so much extra time, and now I'm like realizing like, and I used to get up early and stuff like that too, and today I'm like, I'm lucky that I got up at 9 o'clock. I'm lucky I got out of bed at 10 o'clock. But yeah, so that I can actually get to bed hopefully at a decent hour tonight, and wake up at a decent hour tomorrow. I am going to take a shower and head to bed. I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So, bye guys.